I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am fertile. My fertility goddess.
Hello, beautiful fertility goddess. Welcome to your August 2025 fertility prediction reading. We are going to dive into some energy update readings or messages in this reading today. So, whichever pile you select will give you like an energy update of what's going on in your journey to baby during the month of August, as well as some spirit baby messages. So, what your baby wants you to know most, your first symptoms that you'll experience when you are pregnant, and a sign you will see once you have conceived as well. So it's kind of like an energy update plus a few extras. I hope that you are doing well. I hope that everything has been going good in your journey to baby, or at least that you have the support that you are needing at this time to help you through your journey to baby. Without further ado, let's dive into each pile. So we have pile number one, pile number two, and pile number three. Choose whichever pile you feel most drawn to. All the timestamps are down below in the description box as well as in the comment section as always. And I will see you in your pile. Hello, my beautiful fertility goddesses who chose pile number one. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be an energy update for your journey to baby in the month of August 2025. I feel better late than never. I hope that your journey has been going well so far. But if you've been looking for some advice, some guidance, some baby messages, this is the reading for you. I'm even going to give you a sign that you will see once you have conceived your baby, or a sign that your baby will show you just to let you know that they are near you at this time. Now, if you're looking for more precise messages for your journey specifically, I do have a conception clarity reading that you can add on a spirit baby message, which then it gets a little more in depth than the regular conception clarity reading. The link to that is down below in the description box, and maybe in the comment section. So check that out to see if that is the reading for you. So let's go ahead and get started. We are going to start off with, we're not going to start with this card here. This is actually going to be one of the baby messages, but we're going to start off with your energy update. Okay, so let's see what we have. Let me put this back here. We have energy updates, we have advice, guidance, we have baby messages. We have a lot. So let's get started. I've already shuffled the cards. I have all of them here already. So we're just gonna go through them section by section. So this is what I have for your energy update. So the first card I have is the Five of Cups, and I shuffled this as, how do I say this? I'm laying them out how they came out. So the first card, the second card, the third card, because Spirit told me that that was really significant. The order was significant as I was shuffling, so I'm going to keep to the order. So the Five of Cups is letting me know that maybe at the beginning of this month, you may have started off not feeling very hopeful. You may have been kind of like in a space or state of reflection. I actually talked to a goddess about this yesterday. I met with her one-on-one, and we were talking about Lionsgate Portal. And I was telling her how for me, this Lionsgate Portal was really a day of reflection for me. It was very reflective. I was looking back on a lot, and then, but I did go through a lot in my personal journey as well. So recently, so that was definitely something that could be why. But you may also be feeling the same way. You may also be experiencing the same things, going through some like a reflective period, maybe going through a period of feeling down, feeling disappointed, feeling frustrated, maybe even grieving. Okay, some of you guys may even be going through a grieving period at this time with the Five of Cups energy. Let's see what else we have here. We have the Chariot. Wow, so what a turn of events is what I'm hearing. Okay, I feel like, maybe in the beginning of the month things kind of start off a bit slow for you. Maybe you're kind of like, maybe not really even focusing on your journey to baby very much, or kind of just, there's something about the past here that really has your attention, and it's really like, I don't know, it's it could even be about a move with the chariot here, move, travel, a journey forward. Maybe you're trying to move forward away from something from the past, that is connected to your journey to baby, that you've been grieving or you have been frustrated about. This could even be a past, since spirit said what a turn of events, it could be like a past events in your journey to baby, things that you've experienced that have, maybe getting negative after negative after negative test, right? It could be, having difficulty with your doctor, not getting the answers that you're looking for, having struggling with secondary infertility is what I just heard. So some of you guys may have children already, but you're having a hard time conceiving the second time around or the third time around. You may have had recurrent loss. There's a few different things that I'm seeing here that it's just like I'm hearing it just doesn't make sense. So I feel like that is an energy that when I've chose. So that's definitely confirmation. Someone's really thinking that like this just doesn't make sense, right? Like this just doesn't make sense. I don't know why I'm struggling. I don't know why I'm going through this. Why me? Why was I chosen to experience this type of journey? Like that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here. And then we have the chariot. And the chariot is showing me that, the middle of the month, I'm hearing we have, what is this? This is 7. So August 7th could be significant. But I'm hearing more so like the 12th, around the 12th or the 13th. Like there may be some, like some flying forward energy is what I feel here with the chariot energy. Some of you guys may be ovulating around this time as well. That could be your ovulation window or start of your ovulation window or ovulation day. But I do feel like there is a turn of events happening for you in the month of August, okay, when it comes to your journey to baby. Something that you've been waiting for or an occurrence that um you've been waiting for this to happen. You've been waiting for this to take effect, like something along those lines. I feel like is happening, okay, or at least you're moving towards this. You're moving away from the past in the month of August. You're moving away from this reoccurring cycle, and you're moving into something brand new is what I feel here. And the last card we have is the Eight of Swords, okay. So what I'm hearing is, during the month of August, it's so important for you to move blindly, okay, because you may not be able to see the changes that are actually happening in your journey to baby this month, but they are happening, okay? They are happening. There is this really powerful energy here with the chariot that really lets me know that, this is a card of willpower as well. It really is a card that says, what you decide is what it shall be. So this is about choice. So I feel like in the month of August, you're going to be faced with a few choices that you're going to have to make, and it's up to you. I'm hearing it's up to you to remain consistent. It's up to you to say yes or no. It's up to you to stabilize your emotions or to yeah, I guess I want to, what is the word I'm looking for, spirit, when it comes to stabilizing your emotions. It's more so like shoot, what am I looking for? I can't think right now because I'm channeling, but basically what I'm hearing or what I'm seeing is like someone getting you upset and you making the choice to not react. Thank you, spirit, the reaction. I'm like, what is it I'm trying to say? It is up to you this month to say, you know what, I'm not going to react to that. I'm just going to respond to what's going on in my environment. I'm just going to move accordingly. That's going to play a really big role in your journey to baby this month. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what else we have coming through for you in the month of August. As far as your advice, so what is your advice for your journey to baby this month? We have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so it says the start of a new venture slash phase, childlike energy. I love pages because pages do represent like childlike energy. So I love them coming through in a fertility reading or a spirit baby reading because it lets me know that your baby is very close to you. Okay, near and dear is what I heard. But some of you guys may have baby girls. Okay, we do have baby girl energy here. So you're being called to create a clear plan for achieving your goal of pregnancy. Your practical approach will lead you to a solution that works. And that's exactly what I was feeling with the chariot energy. Like if you make a plan, like it's up to you to stay consistent. If you have a routine, it's up to you to keep up with that routine, right? If you decide, you know what, I'm going to, and if this could be with the Pentacles energy here, it could be more so surrounding your physical body or your physical environment. environment, maybe your home, maybe finances, maybe your health, right? Whatever this is surround this plan, or these plans are surrounding here, stick to them. I'm hearing, stick to them. We have you are in a phase of gathering information, learning about fertility options, and preparing yourself for the journey ahead. Taking practical steps is important. Stick to your goals. So I do want to say as well, with the stick to your goals, I am also hearing, I'm looking at the Eight of Swords here, and what I am hearing is like the Eight of Swords can represent like an energy of self-sabotage. It can represent an energy of feeling stuck, but being stuck because of yourself, right? Sometimes when we're in this energy, we feel like there's nowhere for us to go, or it's difficult for us to get out of a situation or move away from something, or we're binded. Like there's literally like ropes that are around her arms and her reflection there. And I love this card and the way that it represents this message here, because this reflection is literally like how she feels. So it's mirroring what she's feeling within. She can't see clearly. She feels blindfolded. She feels like she is not able to. She doesn't have a clear path. She doesn't know which way to go, and she also feels like she's stuck, like she's being held. I heard held at gunpoint, which is crazy. But some of you guys may feel that way, like you're being held so deeply or so strongly in this recurring cycle of getting negative after negative, or not being able to move forward with your pregnancy, with your fertility journey, or towards your pregnancy because of a certain situation that you're experiencing in your life. You may feel like this is like a never ending cycle, but what we see here above, right, outside of the reflection, is reality. We see that she has free will. We see that right now she is choosing to sit on this rock, right? She's choosing to put her hand in the water. She's choosing to have these arrows on her back, right? These arrows are actually in their placeholder, they're in their home, versus in the reflection, the arrows are actually surrounding her, representing her being caged. But that's not true. And what Spirit is saying, throughout this, you having this plan, and you're being called to follow this plan and stick to this plan. Throughout you trying to do so, you may feel at some point in your journey to baby during the month of August that you're stuck, that you've hit a wall, that you are being restricted or limited in some way, shape, or form. But remember that that is not true. There's always a way. I just saw 222, so that is a big confirmation for someone, okay? There's always a way. There's always a way to get your, desired outcome. Even if it takes a little longer, or you have to go around, down a curvy road versus a straight road, there's a way. And it really is up to you this month, is what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing if you decide that, ooh, excuse me, I am burping, so I'm channeling. If you've been here, then you know. If you're new, I do that sometimes, so so I apologize. But well, I don't even remember what I was saying. I was saying, if you decide that you are going to go forth despite what other things may look like, or what things may seem like during the month of August, or if there is a wall, you say, you know what, I'm going to go over this wall, or I'm going to go around this wall, because this wall is not a never ending wall, then you are going to be so grateful that you did. Spirit is saying that this is a month where there may be some challenges that may be emotional or mental. I'm really picking up a lot of mental and emotional challenges this month for pile number one. And if you overcome these, you are going to be so happy that you did. Okay, so let's see what baby's advice is. We're going to move into baby's advice, and then we have your last two messages after that. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Once again, if you are interested in knowing when you'll be conceiving your baby, the gender of your future baby, and the sign that your baby will show you as a personal message, I do have those available. You can click the link down below in my description box to book with me. And yeah, and if you want to get more in-depth messages for you personally as well, I do have that add-on option 2. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your baby messages. So the first one says, I love to show you horses as a sign from me. And that is so crazy because on the chariot card, we have two horses, a white one and a black one. And so what I feel here is that um, these two horses, baby is like just really bringing us back into that message, that chariot message of keep moving forward, right? Willpower, determination, perseverance. And what I'm feeling is like with the two horses, they represent your shadow side and your light side, right? And on the chariot card, it shows how your shadow can work with the light, right? So like in the 5 of Cups energy, this is talking about like focusing on the negative or focusing on things that may have been very disappointing, very frustrating. And with the horse message coming back through, baby is saying like, even though we've gone through so many ups and downs in our journey to baby, mama and papa, like even though things are not, you're not where you want to be right now. Maybe you thought at a certain age you would have a certain amount of kids, or maybe you thought you would be married, or you would have be with your partner if you're single. Baby is saying like, even though there has been the up to this point there has been this roller coaster ride basically that we've been on together, that doesn't mean that light is not included in all of this, right? That doesn't mean that there hasn't been moments of happiness, moments of joy. That doesn't mean that it's all been bad or that any of it has been bad, really. And so baby is saying like, this is about that perspective thing, but also understanding that without darkness there is no light. We actually need the room to be dark in order for us to see light. We need some sort of shadow in order for the light to even show, right? So baby is really bringing that energy back and really emphasizing that. So that's why I went back to that message for you. But also horses are a favorite for this baby. Okay, so that could be a sign that you see when baby is around. Also, baby may want some horses, or you may love horses as well. We have, I will be a secret for a while. And I love that this message came through because with the 8 of Swords energy, this can also let me know, or can also represent and also lets me know that some of you guys may not know that you're pregnant, even in this reading here. Okay, you may be watching this not really knowing that you're pregnant, or kind of questioning, like I maybe thinking maybe I could be pregnant. Okay, if that's the case, definitely take a test. But I do feel like there's going to be some sort of, either you're going to deliberately keep your pregnancy a secret in the beginning, or you won't know right away. Okay. We also have, I love to show you cute and fluffy clouds as a sign for me. They are usually funny shapes. Okay. Now, this card, oh my gosh, you guys, I am getting so emotional because I feel like these messages that are coming through from baby. We have the horses, we have the clouds, we're going to get another sign later. Like, there's so many signs showing up in this reading here, letting me know that baby is always around you. Some of you guys have been, maybe you're like a sign addict, like I can be from time to time, where I'm like, oh, that's a sign, that's a sign, that's a sign for my baby, that's a sign for my baby, that's a sign. And baby is saying like, yes, all of those were signs. And I feel like, some of you guys may have even gotten to the point where you're like, oh, I need to stop looking for signs because obviously they're not the sign, because obviously I'm not pregnant, right? But baby is saying like, all of those signs I showed you, mama, they didn't necessarily mean that you were pregnant with me right in that moment, but it did mean that I was there. I am there, or I was there, and I am here. Okay, is what baby is saying. So, and I feel that so deeply because I have also, for those of you guys who don't know, I have been on my own journey to baby. And in the last couple, I want to say the last maybe like year and a half, last year, end of last year, I really got really dedicated to conceiving, but it broke me. I have definitely been on this roller coaster of a journey. As a matter of fact, I chose this pile intuitively, just very, very briefly, and it definitely resonates with me as well. So I'm right there with you guys. But I have also seen lots of signs throughout the journey. Me and my fiance, we actually started in 2017. wanting to start a family, and here we are. We haven't had our first child as of yet. So there has definitely been this roller coaster over the years, and I have seen, as you could probably imagine, so many signs where I'm like, this is it, this is it, this is it. So I think that's why this message kind of got me emotional, this channel message where baby is saying like, yes, that was a sign, and this is a sign too, and that was a sign, and that was a sign as well. Because baby's like, I through all of those signs, when I was showing you those signs, I was always there. I was always there. They wasn't fake. You weren't making things up. I was actually there. So for some of you guys really needed to hear that as well, as much as I did. Okay, knowing that when you see those signs, your baby is there. Okay. We also have I love names that start with the letters B, R, I, D, E, or C. So these can be you or your partner's initials. May also be the initials of a name that you've been thinking of for baby, or that you already have picked out for your baby. And the last one we have says, Mama and Papa, it's important that you replace junk food snacks with whole food snacks. Guilty. Guilty, guilty, guilty. And I feel like this is something that maybe you guys have planned for this month, or you may be eating healthier, or changing your eating habits or your supplements, maybe including supplements or supplementing with natural foods. Not even, that's not even a supplement. It's just like, for example, you're like, okay, I need more folate, so I'm gonna eat more spinach, so like something like that. That's a go. Baby's like, thumbs up, Mama and Papa, that's a go. Definitely do that. That's going to make a big difference this month when it comes to you getting pregnant. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. And then also I'm noticing we have the two baby boys right here. Some of you guys may even have twins because of the changes that you make this month. Okay, the Chariot is definitely letting me know that you're shifting into a new version of yourself, or into new habits, creating new habits, ones that are healthier for you. And you may even have twins, okay, because of this. All right, so let's look at the symptom, your very first symptom you're going to have when you are indeed pregnant. We have the throat chakra here. So I do feel like you are going to experience some changes to your throat, or there's going to be something going on with your throat. So this can be you having excess mucus. This could be you having a dry throat, a sore throat, postnasal drip. I'm hearing, having like this could even be like an ear, nose, and throat thing, where you have an ear infection, you feel it in your throat. You have a sinus infection, and you feel that postnasal drip there. Anything else, Spirit? Could even be, Spirit is saying, indigestion, where you're having like the spicy feeling going up into acid reflux. There we go. Acid reflux, where it's like going into your throat as well. But definitely there's something going on with your throat. Itchy throat, allergies. Okay, it could be multiple things for you guys. This is a collective reading. Please take what you feel will resonate with you and leave the rest for the rest. Okay. And then your sign from your baby when you have conceived them is a lion. Okay, so we have the lion spirit. It says, be generous of spirit. So I am seeing the numbers 3, 7. Hold on, let me go back. We have the 2nd, the 3rd, the 7th, the 17th, the 20th, and the 11th. These are going to be really significant dates for your journey, as well are very important dates in the month of August for you, is what I feel. And the number 37 may also resonate with you. You could be 37 years of age. Okay, also the number 10. Okay, the number 10 is also significant as well, because that's what 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so the number 10 is important too. Okay, for someone here, this could be just like one person. Let me know if this is you. But you may get your positive pregnancy test on the 20th of a month. Okay, it doesn't have to be August, but it could be the 20th of a month. Let me know if that is your story. Okay, I would love to know. Put it in the comments. All right, my beautiful goddesses, if this reading resonates with you and you made it to the end, put a lion emoji in the comments down below, okay, or a yellow heart, whichever one you feel connected to. And I'm sending you so much love, light, and of course baby dust, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful fertility goddesses who chose pile number 2. Welcome to your energy update for your journey to baby in the month of August 2025. We are going to get some energy messages. So, what's going on in your journey to baby this month, or what you can expect to happen this month in your journey to baby, as well as some spirit baby messages. We're going to get some advice, some guidance for you this month, and we're going to end with a sign and some symptoms. So, quite a bit that we're going to dive into. I've already pre selected the cards or pre shuffled the cards, so I have them already for you. So, let's get started. We're actually not going to start with this one. We're going to start with, let me see, we're going to start with our tarot cards first, and then we'll move into our oracle cards. So let's go ahead and start with these. And the order is really important. Spirit was saying that the order is important. So I'm going to keep them in the order that they came out. I feel like this is showing me like the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month. But if you, just a little side note, if you are interested in your particular journey, maybe you want to know when you'll be conceiving your baby or when your baby's due date may be, the gender of your baby, or even the sign that they will specifically show you, then you have the option to book a personal session with me. The link is down below in the description box or in the comment section, or both. And I highly recommend, if you want to know more precise messages, as this is a collective reading. So please take what resonates for you and leave the rest for the rest of our community. So the very first card we have here is the Star. Oh, I love this. This is giving minding my own business type of energy. So the beginning of the month, I do feel like there's a lot of, this feels powerful. There's a lot of energy that's surrounding like rituals, healing, taking care of yourself, self-care, minding your own business, tending to your own business, tending to yourself, preparing your body. You may be drinking teas, you may be taking certain herbal remedies, you may be spending more time in nature, you may be praying more, you may have an altar. This is giving like you may be meditating more, you may be listening to frequencies, sound frequencies, or what is it called? Like not sound frequencies, but frequencies, and then like sound bowl. I was trying to say sound bowl. I was seeing a sound bowl. So you may be using a sound bowl or listening to some sounds from a sound bowl on YouTube or another platform. But yeah, maybe even I just heard someone's been a part of a group. If you've been thinking about doing like a group, like being a part of a group healing thing, that would be very powerful for you, pile number two. Okay. I love to see the star because the star does represent pregnancy incoming after a time of difficulty. So you may have experienced some difficulty in your journey to baby, or you could be, I kind of feel a few of you may have just started on your journey when you selected this pile, okay, and you haven't been like experiencing difficulty in your journey to baby, but maybe you just finally feel like you're ready to be a parent. You finally feel like you've gone, you may have had other like ups and downs in other areas of your life, not necessarily your fertility journey, but you finally feel like you're on stable ground, or you finally feel like you're ready to invite a baby into your life. So I do feel here with the star energy that Spirit is letting me know that this is what's coming in for you. Okay, for some of you guys, you may be conceiving this month. I do feel like conception could be possible in the month of August for you. Okay, with this star energy. We also have the Seven of Cups. Some of you guys with the Seven of Cups here are going to be faced with a few different options, a few different opportunities. Sorry, this is bothering me. I keep like changing the cards. My goodness. Okay. They're not perfect, but I'm just gonna have to leave it as is. But the Seven of Cups is letting me know that you guys are going to be faced with a few opportunities this month, to move forward, or to a few choices is what it feels like, which is interesting because pile number one also had this energy. So you could have been I could have been drawn to pile one as well. But the Seven of Cups is giving, I don't know. It's giving a little bit of temptation energy, but it's also giving like the doors are opening. Okay, so I do feel like whatever ritual, maybe you participated in like a Lionsgate ritual, or you did, like, because we did have this in the month of August or the end of July. You may have also did like a full moon ritual or a new moon ritual. You may have connected, yeah, with the star energy. We had the Lionsgate portal that was about the lining up of the stars, basically, planetary alignments. So the star, you could have been like wishing upon a star or working with star energy. I heard start seed connection, but there's something here about doors opening. So there are going to be multiple opportunities for you to conceive this month. Some of you guys may even do like, what is it called? I'm hearing hyper ovulation, and I think that's when you ovulate more than one egg. So there could be that could be the opportunity. There may also be more than one opportunity for you to get pregnant this month. So for those, this is a very specific message. This feels like, oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Let me finish this message. This is a very specific message for those of you guys um, who like maybe you don't live with your partner, or you rarely get to see your partner. There may be multiple opportunities for you to meet with your partner this month, um, or you're this is like spirit's way of like advising you to like baby dance multiple times this month. Like that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting as well. Not just on your ovulation day, but maybe like the full, because this is a 7 of cups, so it could be like the full week. So your full ovulation week, okay, leading up to, and then ovulation day, and then maybe a day or two after, like 7 days, okay, like I'm hearing that very strongly. But you guys, look at this. Oh my gosh, how in the world? Okay, I need you guys to see this, because this is why I said, oh my gosh. You see the different things that she has here, right? And you see this rock. You see this rock right here, right? Okay, all right, you guys see the rock. I just happened to look up, and I've always had this here. And look at this. I have chills, you guys. This rock favors, I'm sorry, it's off screen. This rock favors the rock on this card so much. It looks like a potato. It's not. It's a rock. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Does it look like? No, it looks more this way because it's curved over here. Wow. Okay. All right, Spirit. I have never, but okay. I don't even know what to do with that information. Okay, let me pause. Let me chill. Let me tune in. Um, I don't even know what to say. What I'm feeling is that what I'm feeling, because as if you know me, you know that I take everything as a message from the divine. That is 1000% a message. But what I'm getting intuitively, first of all, I'm getting, if you have gotten a message through that, share it in the comments, because I feel like this is a message. This is kind of like a free for all right now, okay? For you to share with me and me to share with you. So if you got something intuitively for yourself, keep it to yourself, of course, but intuitively for our community, if you want to share it, you can put it down below in the comments. But I'm also hearing things. So I was talking about rituals, right? Some of you guys have been doing rituals. You have been doing like, you've been manifesting, right? You've been doing a whole bunch of different things. And what I feel here is that you're going to start seeing things show up in your environment, like how I just saw that rock. Okay, that was crazy, because I've been using this deck for I don't know how long, and I've never associated that rock with that rock. And I've had that rock right there in front of me since, I want to say, since I moved here. That's been a couple years. Like that has just been that rock's place, I feel like. So yeah, this is wild. But that, I feel like that's what you're going to start to notice. You're going to start noticing things in your environment. You see how he is like playing on the shells, right? And it's crazy how I said sound bowls. And this is reminding me of like a sound bowl. He's like playing music on the shells here, the seashells, but he's looking off to the side as if his eye catches something. So, what I'm feeling is like there are going to be certain doors that are open to you. I did pick up the energy of temptation. So, it could be that there's a door of, there are multiple doors of opportunities, or multiple opportunities that may be presented to you this month for you to conceive, or for you to make the quote unquote right choice, right, to help lead you to conception. But there may be distractions as well. These distractions may not have to do with your fertility journey. They may have to do with other people. They may have to do with setting boundaries. They may have to do with, walking through certain doors, right? Maybe certain doors you shouldn't walk through, right? Things you shouldn't do, things you shouldn't put in your body this month, right? Do whatever you feel intuitively led to do, okay? Because there will be, while you're, faced with these beautiful opportunities, or faced with these options, there will be distractions that will come in, okay, in the month of August, I feel. So, wow. Wow. Along the way, Spirit will be showing you signs, just like I saw that rock, right? In your physical environment, letting you know that your wishes have been received, your prayers have been heard and answered, that your ritual has worked, okay? Whatever this is, whatever it is that you've been doing, you're going to see and receive an answer very soon. And I'm hearing almost immediately that this has worked, or your like your answers, your prayers have been answered. So I love that. Okay, and the last one we have here is a Hierophant. Beautiful, beautiful energy. I feel like in the month of August, you guys may be working with a doctor, a mentor, a guide. This is someone that this could even be you and your partner working together with the Hierophant energy, maybe guiding one another, helping one another, holding each other's hand, working. I'm hearing head to head, heart to heart. So that is a really big um, message I feel like Spirit wants to share with you as well. That it's important for you guys to be on the same page this month. That's going to actually lead you guys very far in your journey to baby, or help you achieve this pregnancy that I'm feeling here with the star energy. I kind of feel like someone could be pregnant already, because I'm feeling like this feeling in my womb where it's almost like a little I don't know. It's like energetic feeling of like something just being present in the womb. Okay. Also, I feel like with this rock, I keep going back to that rock because of the significance that I just saw. But working with crystals, okay, crystals or rocks, may be significant this month as well. Okay, connecting with crystals. Beautiful energy. Okay, let's go to your next card, you guys. Your advice. So, what is the advice for pile number two? We have the two of, oh my gosh, we have the two of cups. It says harmony, partnership, and possible twin pregnancy. You guys, I have not seen these cards, so definitely working together is a big one with partnership, right? Being in harmony with one another. With the guide energy, you may be this month, you may be given multiple options for doctors or healers, right? Working who you want to work with. Remember, you may be tempted to go to someone because maybe they worked well with someone else, or you may be tempted to do something that a doctor says. Always consult with your doctor or a physician that you trust, of course, or get a second opinion if you're questioning something. But if your intuition is telling you, like, no, I don't want to take this particular medication, or I feel like this is too much for my body, or whatever the case, listen, okay? Listen, because this is a month where being in harmony is going to be very beneficial for you when it comes to conceiving. We have embrace connection, as this will bring positivity to your journey. Like I said, head and heart connection, okay? Head to head, heart to heart, okay? Two of Cups, it says you and your partner have a shared emotional commitment to creating a child aligned with your heart's desires, and you will overcome health concerns. Yeah, if you have been, like I said, a struggling, having difficulty in your journey to baby in the past, I feel like this is a month where you're going to be giving solutions, answers, support from multiple people. And it's really your choice. Like, you get to actually choose. It goes from you feeling like you were just left out in the cold and not having any options, to like having a plethora of options, and you being like, I don't even know which one to select because you have so many. Okay. So, like, that's kind of like the energy that I'm feeling here. So, this is your advice. Okay. I mean, whenever you start to feel like you are stepping out of, harmony with yourself or with your partner, do something, go back into a ritual, meditate, do something that calms your energy, that brings you back into this peaceful space. Now, the Two of Cups I also love because it does represent this energy of being close to conceiving or even conception, okay? When two come together to make one, okay? And with the Two of Cups, we also have possible twin pregnancies. So some of you guys may also conceive twins here in this reading. Okay, we've got like twin energy. The last one was twin energy. This one's twin energy. Okay, possibility. But I'm really more so than the twin energy here. There could be two babies around you, maybe even three. I'm seeing three stars here, so it could be three babies around you, two or three babies that want to come in as well. Okay, so the first one says, Mama and Papa, I am helping your finances increase. And these are messages from your spirit baby. So we're getting into the spirit baby messages now. So if you've been struggling with your finances or you're not sure how you're going to you're not sure how you're going to be able to financially support multiple little ones or another little one or a little one, don't worry about it. Okay, you are going to have more than enough. You already have more than enough. We also have October, November, and December are significant months on our journey. So for my mamas and papas who have not conceived this month, you may conceive around this time frame: October, November, December, maybe even January, February with this star energy. So like October through February may be really significant when it comes to conception as well, or a baby's birth as well. We also have sometimes you are very stressed because I have not come yet. I cannot be forced. Okay, so remember to, I just heard Listen to the Whispers, and then I started to hear the song Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas, which is crazy, which is so crazy because looking at this card with the Hierophant, I'm definitely getting like, you know, native vibes here, okay, with the Hierophant energy. So interesting. So someone here can be Native American, or there you may have like a native background or Indian background. Even I'm looking at the star card, and I'm seeing very much so like um, even the yeah. There's something about um, ooh, I don't even know. I'm hearing Pacific Islander. Um, I'm also hearing I'm hearing multiple. Oh, what is that? Uh oh, what is that? Um it's Asian descent. I don't know if Pacific Islander is Asian descent. You guys, I am not a history person, so please forgive me. But what I'm channeling in and what I'm seeing like I'm hearing Samoa, and so I'm hearing some Samoan. You may be Samoan. You may have, I think, that's Pacific Islander background as well. I'm not sure though. Please forgive me and correct me in the comments if I'm incorrect. But Pacific Islander, I'm also seeing um, like Asian countries or Asian. You may be Asian, um, Indian. Okay, so you may be Indian or have a native background. It could be Native American. Um, yeah. Anything else, Spirit? These are very specific, you guys. But this is cultural. Okay, so what Spirit is really diving into is like you may have been doing something that is cultural, like specific to your culture. Um, Something that maybe your ancestors may have done. Um, I heard Cherokee. Did I say that already? Cherokee as well. But there could be something that your ancestors did when when they were preparing to conceive, or when they knew that it was time for them to become a mother, when they knew it was time for them to add on to their family. Maybe they did, this kind of feels like a group thing that maybe all the women came together and did together. It could be a ritual, maybe something you were taught or you saw your grandmother do or your mother has done. I don't know. I'm also hearing berries. So there could be something about like maybe some specific foods that you guys ate or you eat, or your culture like ate or drank or did something, some leaves or some berries. Okay, this is so specific. Please only take this if this resonates for you. And if I butchered any culture or I'm gonna stop here. But if I just butchered anything, please forgive me and correct me down below. But yeah, because I keep wanting to say religion, but Spirit's like it's not religion. It's not religion based. It's culture. Yeah, your ancestors did this. Okay. All right, something about native to the land. Okay, native to the land is what I'm hearing. But I could go on and on about this, so I won't. I'll stop. But there's something that you can do or that you're being called to do surrounding that. And baby is saying, like, continue these rituals. Sometimes you're stressed. And when you start to stress, when you start to feel worried or anxious or nervous, it's because baby has not come yet. And then you start to spiral and you start to be like, well, what am I not doing right? What do I need to do more of? And that's not the case. It's just simply it's simply like there's a process, okay? And time is not even involved in this. Spirit is saying it has nothing to do with the time, okay? It has nothing to do with time. It's just that it's a process, okay? What else do we have here? We have, mommy, what you are doing has brought in so much healing. Keep going, you guys. I cannot make this up. I am telling you, it's just a process, but what you're doing has brought in so much healing already. So do not stop, okay? We also have, mama and papa, please connect with me by having fun. And wow, wow, wow. Connect with me by using crystals. Are you kidding me? You guys, I told you that rock was so important. I'm like, okay, rocks of all things, but crystals are rocks. So yes, connect with your baby by using crystals, or maybe a specific crystal that you feel called to, drawn to. Use that, okay? Have chills just speaking on it. So yes, definitely use that crystal, whatever it is that you've been feeling connected to recently or you've been feeling drawn towards, okay? Rose quartz is a great one. So is howlite. So is clear quartz, moonstone, amethyst. Those are really, really great crystals. And then the green crystals, of course. What is it? Like aventurine. Another great one, a protective crystal, is malachite. One that is protective over pregnancy, and even preconception. If you have any like blood disorders or anything going on with your blood, would be like bloodstone. That's another really great one to use as well. And if there's any you want to share in the comments, you can share those too. Okay. But now are your last two messages. That's the end of the baby messages. We're now going to look at what your first symptom will be and the sign that baby will show you once you've conceived them. So your very first symptom we have here is the solar plexus chakra. So I do feel like you're going to experience like some stomach issues or something's going on with your tummy. So this may be like feeling nauseous. This could be throwing up, okay, vomiting. Also, this is kind of like up, it's kind of showing like a little bit up as well. So I'm kind of getting like the chest stomach energy. So this could be heartburn, okay, experiencing heartburn as well. I heard heart palpitations, so that could be the same for someone. I mean, could be for someone as well. Okay. All right, let's see what your sign is. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. We have a buffalo, you guys. You guys. I cannot make this up. Okay, we have a buffalo here, and this is a bison. Are they the same thing, you guys? I think. What in the world? What in the world? I can't. This is just too synchronistic for me. I'm done. 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 Okay, so buffalo spirit. So chills. Whew, I have so many chills. Okay, so when you have conceived your baby, you will see buffalo. Okay, buffalo, bison. Um, the number 10, the number 18, those are really significant dates, the 10th and the 18th in your journey to baby. And the message here says the abundant universe will provide. You are abundant because you are in an abundant, first of all, excuse me, you are abundant because you've come from source. Source is abundant. There's nothing that source lacks, okay? So therefore you just automatically are abundant, which is why spirit is saying when it comes to having your baby, there's no such thing as, time like being a factor. Time, and I just saw 444, so that's confirmation for some of you. Time is not necessarily a factor when it comes to your journey to baby. it really is just about the process and where in your lifetime you are meant to become a mother or have another child, or how you're meant to add this child into your family. With the options energy, for some of you guys, maybe you're meant to adopt or you're meant to foster. Maybe there's meant to be, I've seen so many stories where women, they adopt their husband and wife, they adopt, and then next thing you know, they get pregnant. And so it's just, you just never know what the journey is really meant to bring to you, and what beautiful baby or babies are waiting for you, and the way that they're meant to arrive. So continue to believe, continue to have faith, continue to do your rituals, connect with your roots is what I'm hearing. Get to your roots again, okay? The root of who you are, the root of, of your culture. These are the things that are going to support you more than you can even imagine, okay? Especially with the buffalo spirit, I'm getting that native energy again, okay? So heavily. So there's something really strongly about your roots. First, I just heard someone has Irish roots as well, so there could be something that maybe your grandmother or great grandmother or great great grandmother may have done to prepare her body for her pregnancy, for the women, to make her fertile, to make sure she was fertile. There's things that a lot of us, we have gotten so wrapped up in the 3D world, not even just a 3D world, but the world that we're in right now, and we have lost the roots. We've disconnected, from where we want the cheeseburgers and we want all the junk food and the things that taste good, not really the things that feel good to our bodies. So it's about getting back to the things that feel good to your body, that is going to bring in what you need to not only have this next baby, but the next baby as well as just be who you truly feel you're meant to be in this lifetime. Okay? Wow, that got so deep so quickly. Remember that you are always abundant, and the universe is always providing you what you ask for. Okay? Your answers, your prayers have been answered, is what I'm hearing. All right, pile number 2, this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here. I know this turned into so much more than just a fertility check-in and energy check-in. If you're wanting to know when you'll be conceiving your baby, maybe you are saying, I'm not sure about October, November, December, or January. I really want to know specifically when I'm going to conceive, then you can book a conception clarity reading. That is down below, and I would love to provide you with a prediction. Okay? I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful fertility goddesses who chose pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. We are going to dive into some messages to help you along your journey to baby in the month of August 2025. We're really going to dive into we're going to get some guidance, but we're really going to dive into more so of like an energy check-in, like what you can expect this month. And we're also going to get some spirit baby messages. So this is what this card is here. So I'm going to put this back because we're not going to start with this. We're going to start with our tarot first. So our energy update, and then you guys got 3. Our energy update, and then our guidance message, okay? And I'm gonna do it in the order that the cards came out in, because Spirit said that was really important. So I'm gonna lay the cards out how they came out, and I feel like it's really going to represent the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, the end of the month. And one more thing, what was I going to say? Oh, please take what resonates with you and leave the rest, okay? Don't try to make something fit into your story that does not fit. If you're interested in getting a personal reading, I do have those available down below for you to book in the description box, okay? So let's get started. The first card we have is the Page of Cups. Ooh, I'm loving this. Page of Cups energy with pile number 3. We're starting off really strong, okay? I do feel like there's going to be some good news that comes in. I'm so curious to know what the rest of these cards are now. But I feel like there's some really good news that's coming in for you guys this month, okay, with the Page of Cups. This could be a bit surprising. Some of you guys may be finding out that you're pregnant this month for sure with the Page of Cups energy. Feeling baby energy all around you. So you may also be feeling this. Some of you guys went to went to or are going to go to a baby shower in the month of either July or August. I feel like that is a confirmation that this is your reading. And maybe even your message of getting a positive pregnancy test. Like you may get a positive pregnancy test shortly after you attend a baby shower of someone else's. Um, or there's like talk of a baby shower, but I feel like you're going to be going to one. Okay, let's see what else we have here. The Ace of Swords. Oh my gosh, you guys, you guys. Okay, I have to lay down the next one. Oh my God. Okay, definitely feeling pregnancy energy here for pile number 3. You have the Ace of Swords, you have the Strength card, which is Leo season energy, and you have the Page of Cups. Okay, so of course, all of you guys will not get a positive pregnancy test this month because this is a collective reading. But if you are one of the goddesses who get a positive pregnancy test in the month of August, please let me know down below. Congratulations in advance. You know what? I am just gonna put out the baby dust for all of you to get your positive test if that is what you were looking for. Or conceive in the month of August, because some of you guys may conceive in August and find out in September that you're pregnant. I'm also seeing here that you may be conceiving by the help of like some medical support with the Ace of Swords, or you may be taking, like, there could be like a shot, medication, some sort of like doctor guidance that may you may have as well. A doctor's appointment you may go to. This doesn't have to be fertility related, but you could also be just going to the doctor this month. That can also be a confirmation that this is your message. I do see that I'm looking at the Ace of Swords, and it looks like the sword is going straight into the sun here. So I kind of see this as like conception happening, okay, as well. So that looks very promising too. But I do feel like in the beginning of the month here, I do feel like it's really important for you guys, and I'm recording this on August 10th. I think today's August 10th. So it's really important for you guys, I feel like, to really speak positively over your journey to baby, to have the conversations that need to be had, to shift your mindset in a way that is like, I want to say like faith induced, if you will. Okay, so where even if you have to just read from a card, because it could be that maybe mentally you are feeling a bit what is it? Like, it feels like you may be feeling a bit worried. Like, you could be feeling a bit worried, or you could have like some thoughts in your head that have kind of just rolled over into the next month, right, from the previous month. And I feel like Spirit is asking you to counteract those thoughts, counteract those statements with positive ones. Okay, so sometimes that is not so easy to do, right? So if you have to, like I said, read affirmation cards on a daily basis, or have a list of affirmations that you recite to yourself on a daily basis, that would be very helpful for you. Okay, I'm also seeing here with the Ace of Swords energy that there is going to be a very important conversation that is had this month, or an opportunity for you to find out some information, get some sort of clarity surrounding your journey to baby, or have a clear pathway. Like, this just feels like a clear pathway with the Ace of Swords as well. But it does come from an idea that someone has, whether it's you or your partner, or maybe your doctor gave you some sort of advice. There could be a phone call, like a conversation or a phone call that is had in the beginning of the month that leads you to doing things a bit differently, trying something new. With the Ace of Swords, is definitely like a new beginning type of energy. But whenever I see an ace as well in a fertility reading, it also lets me know that pregnancy is very near. So if you're not one of the goddesses if you're one of the goddesses who do not get pregnant in the month of August, know that it is coming very, very soon. And Leo season feels like it's going to be a big, like, I don't know, big part of that creation, big part of you creating your baby, whether it's because you start something new in the month of August, or you have a conversation with someone, or you start something, like with the page energy. This can be childlike energy. So maybe you're hanging around children in the month of August, or you allow yourself to really tune into your own inner child, be more creative, be more like open to opportunities, right? Be curious, right? Like that's kind of the energy as well, all while taming those inner emotions, right? With the strength card, this is a card that represents, taming your inner lion, not allowing your lion to roar. And in this case, I'm feeling like your lion is the one that says, but what if this happens? And what if this happens? And what if this doesn't work? And what if? And Spirit is like, well, what if it does work? What if this is your cycle? You know what I mean? So I'm hearing this is a month where you're like, I am not going to miss out on opportunities. I am going to say yes to the opportunities that feel right for me. I'm going to have the difficult conversations. I'm going to speak positivity, love, and health over my bodies, over my partner's body. I am going to expect my baby to come towards me. There's a big shift in your mindset and a big shift in your emotions this month. And it feels, because you're shifting in this way, it feels very much so. Um, what is it? It's like it feels calm. It feels peaceful. It feels like you're going to be at peace in this month, okay, during the month of August, especially towards the end. Especially towards the end. I'm also getting this vibe here of like praying together. So that may be something that you and your partner choose to do this month as well. Maybe speaking love and health and pregnancy, okay? Well, maybe pregnancy over you, him speaking pregnancy over you, but you guys speaking love and health and high fertility over each other. That can also be something that you guys do together as well. Okay, I love that. Let's see what your advice is. So your advice for this month, it says eager, you have the Knight of Swords, and it says eager to take swift movement or decisive action. Balance your determination with patience, mindfulness, and thorough understanding. Ready to take proactive steps and assertively pursue fertility goals. So I feel like you guys are ready to move forward, right? We have sword energy with the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So I do see that you guys are ready to be proactive. You're ready to, move forward assertively. You're ready to pursue your fertility goals, okay? But it also, remember, it is important that you gather information, right? That you do your research, or once again, you have the conversations that may have been difficult in the past. You ask your questions, you get your answers or your questions answered, right? And then from that, you allow yourself to move forward accordingly, right, with balance. So for you, balance is different for everybody, right? So there is no one set definition of what that being balanced means, but it's whatever brings you peace. It's whatever helps you feel like you're doing something, you're taking action, you're moving forward with determination, but you also have this very calm mind, right? Your mind feels at peace. um you're also being called to, be willing to confront any challenges that you have. Confront them head on, okay? So anything that, like I said, having the difficult conversations are so important for you this month. Getting that out of the way is what I'm hearing. Spirit's like, this is going to get things out of the way. Asking these questions is going to provide you with answers that, maybe you could have had a while ago, but maybe you were afraid to ask these questions because maybe you were afraid of what the answer was actually going to be. I'm hearing it's going to be a lot better than you think it will be. Okay, whether it's a better answer than you thought you were going to receive, or whether it is a what is it? Like maybe the answer that you get is not the greatest, but it's something that can be resolved, right? Like whether this is surrounding your health or surrounding asking your partner a question, asking them about something about your journey. Because before, I feel like there may have been like some really silent, like maybe you guys were taking action, maybe you guys were, trying to have a baby, but there wasn't much communication, or there was, you know what I mean? Like, I hope you guys understand that, but that's kind of what I feel here. And now in the month of August, it feels like there's more communication that's being had between you and yourself, you and your partner, you and your doctor. And because of that, it's going to help things move very, very swiftly. Okay. But having all the facts, knowing all the information is so important as well, Spirit is saying. Okay. And yeah, look, the last message says expect a change for the better. Exactly. Exactly. And I feel like for some of you guys, this is going to help pregnancy come in fairly quickly with the Knight of Swords energy being present. This is like something happening really, really. Actually, the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck. So something happening really, really, really quickly. Okay. All right, let's get your baby's messages. Let's see what baby wants to tell you. So the first one says, follow the breadcrumbs, mama. They lead somewhere important yet unseen. Yes, it's definitely time to get the answers, time to ask the questions, time to follow the breadcrumbs. Okay, there's something that your baby has been showing you or telling you or bringing to your attention, and maybe it's just been trickling in. Maybe you're like, oh my gosh, like, for example, you could like have something going on with your skin and you're like, oh, like, oh, I have, this thing that comes up from time to time with my skin, but no big deal. It comes and goes. And then you have something else going on in a different area of your body than something else, but it comes and goes and never at the same time as a skin thing, right? But asking your doctor about all of these things, right, going on within your body, they may say, oh my gosh, well, those are all symptoms for it, blah blah blah, right? And then you have an answer to something that you didn't even know you had a question about, and that could be affecting your fertility, that could be affecting your stamina, that could be affecting your hormones, that could be affecting, you know what I mean? And that's what your baby is giving you the advice, saying like, follow the breadcrumbs, mama. Even though they're little small details, when they come together, they're going to put something together. They're going to create a bigger picture, and that is going to lead to somewhere so important yet something you haven't seen yet. Okay. We also have, oh my gosh, we have Mama and Papa. Did you hear that siren? I love fire trucks. So this is something they've really been trying to get your attention about. Could be baby girl energy. We have two little girls here, so maybe baby girl's been trying to get your attention about this. And sirens, okay, sirens, especially fire truck sirens, are a sign and synchronicity from your baby. Okay, is that a siren? That's a siren. I hear a siren. That's so crazy. That's a sign of synchronicity from your baby that this message is for you. Okay, that this message is for you, but also that they've been trying to get your attention about something. I could not make this up, you guys. You guys can probably hear the siren in the background. If you don't hear it already, you'll probably hear it in a second. All right. Next, we have I love names that start with the letters F, L, G, Y, Q, and U. Okay. So these can be your initials, your first, middle, or last name, last initial, maybe even initials that you want to, of names you want to name your baby or you've been thinking about. Okay, baby loves those names or those initials. And look, this year is our year to meet. I am not surprised because I definitely feel like if you chose this pile, there is a pregnancy that is to come very, very soon for you. And Leo season is going to play a big role in this pregnancy. Okay, whether it's like I said, this answer comes in that changes the whole, trajectory of your journey, or you conceive this month, you start a cycle this month that leads to pregnancy, or your baby's due date is like in Leo season sometime. Okay, so of next year or even this year if you're watching this and you're pregnant, so could be that as well. And the last one we have says, I would love to go to the zoo. Seeing all of the animals will bring me so much joy. So your baby is a animal lover. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I love it. Okay, so you guys got some extra cards here, which I love that we have space here because you actually got 2 signs and 2 symptoms, and the other piles did not. Okay, so you guys got some extras. Don't don't tell on me. Getting a little spoiled. So let's see what your first symptoms of pregnancy will be. We have the heart chakra, and we also have the back energy. So I'm seeing that, you may experience like heartburn. Okay, you could also be very emotional during your pregnancy, or you're like moody as like your first signs. And you may even ask yourself, like, why am I acting like this? I feel so unlike myself, is what I'm hearing someone say. We also have the back, so lower back pain. Okay, I'm getting lower back pain. I'm also feeling, even though this is not here, I do feel like some of you guys may experience like excess veins. So you may see like your veins very close to your skin, the surface of your skin. So you may notice them more like in your chest area, in your legs, your arms, maybe even your back or your neck. Okay. Now, as far as your signs, As far as your signs go, what you'll see when you've conceived your baby, the first one we have are rabbits. Okay, it says now is a lucky time, and rabbits represent fertility, which is why I laughed. We even have two little bunnies here. I don't know about this twin energy, but I have had twin energy in each pile. So maybe you watched all three piles and you're the one that's gonna have the twins, or maybe you are. It's just twin energy surrounding us right now. I don't know. I know this is a very fertile time because I've had multiple goddesses over the last few days tell me that they're pregnant. So this is definitely a very fertile time. Leo season is definitely a very fertile time, but for the collective. But there's something about multiple babies as well. We have the twin girls here, and then we have the two twin bunnies right here too. So definitely twin energy. And then we also have a froggy. Okay, so frog spirit, clear out the clutter. Yeah, whatever has been blocking this baby from coming through is being removed, is being released, is being cleared out, cleared away. Okay, that's what I feel here with that message. And then we also have the number 10 twice. So the 10th of the month is going to be so significant. The 4th, the 14th, the 24th, the 10th, the 28th, the 19th. I feel like those dates are going to be really, really. Oh yeah, I said the 19th already. Yep, the 19th for sure. It's going to be really important. These may be dates in the month of August or other dates in other months that are significant to you, your partner, or your fertility journey or your pregnancy journey. Okay, so when you see a froggy or a rabbit, this can be a sign that you are indeed already pregnant. Take your positive test, or take your test to see if it turns positive, or it could maybe a sign that baby is near. Okay, so this is what I have for you, pile number 3. Thank you so much for choosing to select this pile, select me as your reader, and let me know down below if this message resonates with you by putting, do we have a feather emoji? If we have a feather emoji, put the feather emoji down below in the comments. If not, then put a bunny rabbit, okay? And I'll know that pile 3 is yours. I'm sending you so much love, light, and of course, baby dust. And don't forget to book if you would like a personal message about gender timing sign and baby messages, okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.